Give me an edit point. We'll call it edit point, and I'll turn it off. Okay.
Okay, so now if I make a mistake, because I'm used to doing a lot in front of the camera, do you want me to stop so that you can easily edit? Do you want me to say edit? Do you want me to just stop and pause? I
Uh,
should
just
say.
stop and pause. Try to go all the way through because I don't know the edits that they're doing are the bumpers in the beginning and the ends, so I'm not sure how much in the middle they're going to do. So try to just pause and then go all the way through.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I don't plan on making mistakes anyway. This is real. Real
It's
stuff.
going to be awesome. I'm really glad that you're a part of this and helping to really bring some things to the table. So I'm really glad you decided that you would be in it. So.
I am too. I'm so excited to join.
All right, we're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and what time it is wherever you are. I am so excited that you are joining us today on our Four Divas conference. Nothing else like it in the world. And I'm telling you what, I am so excited to be a part of it. Ladies, 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 everywhere, get ready. I am Dr. Gladney, known as Dr. G. I am the emotional wellness doctor, success psychologist. I am the person that is dedicated and is on a mission to help you create an amazing life. Did you hear what I said? Create an amazing life. Isn't that what you really want? Everything in life to be amazing. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself. I have been doing this now for about 20 years, traveling the world, helping people in every way that I can get to the next level of their lives. So I am so excited to join you. I speak all over. I do trainings for companies. I've been everywhere, including training at the Pentagon and talking to the generals about what's going on in the Army. I've been so many different places, work with so many different people. I do radio, TV, media, write books. You will hear a lot about that. Work with individuals, work with groups. My life is dedicated to helping you get to where you want. And I am so excited in this next few minutes that we're going to spend together. I am going to give you some tips and some pointers and some strategies that will help you get to another level. Now, you may say, well, Dr. G, your life seems amazing, because I'm so excited and have all this passion. But let me tell you, it hasn't always been that way. Just like each and every one of you, I have a story as well. And my story, I was a single parent, raised in a single parent home, not a whole lot of money, in a low socioeconomic class. And growing up, I've had numerous of things that have happened, numerous of friends I've lost to death, to a lot of things. I have lost 2 children myself. I've gone through a divorce after 23 and a half years of marriage. I am a single mother. I have been through a lot. I have had my own business. I can tell you the struggles of the ups and the downs and the flows and the ebbs and the tides of all of that. So I'm just letting you know a little bit about me, that no, my life and every single day wasn't always amazing. And see, that's what happens. It's when those things in life that happens to us that we can't control, it can take you on a totally different track. It can sideswipe you. It can knock the wind out of you. So nothing out there, and no class that I was able to take going to college for almost 24 years told me how to deal with life. There was no life management class. So I have dedicated my life, and through my background with psychology and everything, I help people to understand how to manage their lives. So it's so exciting that you are here and you are joining us. I'm going to give you some some things that I want you to write down. You get ready because you're going to want to take some notes, because what I have to tell you in just one of these tips can actually change your life. I am the emotional wellness doctor, so I help people create amazing lives by teaching them how to manage their emotions and stress, which leads to good physical health, wealth, and happiness. And all of the things that I talk to you about is going to get you there. First, looking at what the definition of emotional wellness is. Well, emotional wellness is the deliberate effort to manage your mind, your body, and your spirit, and your emotions. And all of that will help you get to a level that you're looking for. So there are so many people, all of you out there, you're dealing with something. And you've been through something. And we all have had those uncontrollable life events and life experiences that we have dealt with, that sometimes in our life we can find that we're lost. I don't know what to do. I don't know what path to take. And in my newest book, If You're in the Driver's Seat, Why Are You Lost? A Roadmap to an Amazing Life, I address just those facts and points. What do you do when you're lost? So when I went through my divorce, and let's face it, ladies, nobody plans on a divorce. You don't get married planning to divorce. If so, now what does that say? You're planning not to stay into the marriage. So it's almost something that you can never plan for, and you're never ready for it. I found myself in this space in life, and I was lost. I said, well, what do I do now? How do I function by myself? Talking about emotional wellness and needing some guidance and some help. Talking about how to get my mind and my body and my spirit back intact. Because when I said some things come and they'll knock the wind out of you, you don't know what to do. It affects your body. It affects how you feel. It affects your energy. It affects if you want to hang out with somebody, if you want to be around people. And it also affects your spirit because it can make you start questioning different things that you once believed when these kind of things happen. So I'm going to give you the tools and the strategies that is going to help you through this whole emotional wellness space. So I want everybody making sure you're out there. I want you right now to type in Facebook. Say, I am happy to be a part of 4Divas, 4Divas. Happy to be a part of 4Divas, 4Divas. That's the hashtag. Happy to be a part of hashtag 4Divas, 4Divas. Go ahead, put that in so I'll know that you're here and that you are excited about being here and all the information that we're going to give. Okay, now get your pencil out because this is it. Number one, I'm going to give you some tips for your life that's going to help you. You know what I hear from people all the time? This is the first tip. My life is so out of balance. I don't have enough time. I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. I can't manage it all. For the people out there that are wrestling with work-life balance, tip number one, I want you to evaluate your life, and I want you to take at least one thing off your plate. Yes, that's right. Look at all that you have going on. So what that means is you're going to write out a list of things that you have in your life, and you're going to say, you know, I am a part of this, I am on this board, I'm a part of this committee, my children have this type of after-school activity, they're a part of this, that, all of the things that your life is filled with. I want you to take a real hard look at your life. And when you say, I don't have enough time, you know, we all have the 24 hours in a day to get what we need to get done. That makes us all equal all over the world. 7 billion people, guess what? We all have 24 hours. The thing that separates successful people from non-successful people is what they do with their time. The first thing is you got to get your time under control. But you say, but Dr. G, I don't know how to do that. It's just, you just don't know my life. It's so chaotic. I have so much going on. Yes, I do. I understand. I told you I have 4 children and my own business. And at one point in my life, I found myself just all over the place. A leader in everything and on every kind of board and running my own organization and had a nonprofit organization. And I was doing this at the church. I was doing so many things. And guess what? My life was totally out of balance. So I want to help you. I had to sit down and write down the things that were in my life and take at least one thing off my plate. I ended up taking several things off because when you really look at it, you can't do all of those things. And that's going to keep you from being all out of control and the stress level. I'm trying to help you manage and decrease your stress. So right now, I want you to say, I am in the driver's seat. This is your hashtag. I want you to type in, I am in the driver's seat. Hashtag. Okay? So keep in here because I'm putting you in control of your life. And to do that, you have to be in control of your time. So that's exciting because that tip alone, I'm telling you, it can change so many dynamics in your life for you. And I tell you what, even right here, I'm going to help to change your life even more so. So first, I want everybody to go to my website, creatingamazinglives.com, because I have something to give to you. I've given you the first tip. Now I'm going to actually give you something. Creatingamazinglives.com. When you go to my website, you're going to sign in, put your name in, register, and you can go in and download a free chapter of my book. For everybody that goes and downloads a free chapter of my book, I have another gift for you that I'm going to send to you because it's all about making your life amazing. I am actually going to be sending you an audio of successful living tips for women. Successful tips for women. There are 40 tips in there. So I'm just touching a little bit, and these are even separate tips from what I have on the audio. So I'm doing that already because I want you to get in the gear of getting information that is going to change your life. So I've given you the first tip, and now I've given you a gift. And we're going to keep going because I'm going to keep giving and giving. Number 2, I want you to set your goals and know what it is that you want. Set your goals and know what it is that you want. Now, you may find this very interesting that still yet only 5% of the people are said to set their goals. 5% of the people. 95% of the people still do not write down their goals. You know what happens with that? Most time people don't even still know what it is they want. When I work with clients on an individual basis and I'll say, well, what is it that you're looking for? What are the goals that you have? What is your vision for your life? You know what people say? You know, I really don't know. So because you don't know, it keeps you from setting your goals. Well, you have to know what it is that you want in your life. You have to know where you're trying to go, which you can say, what is your definition of success? How do you find success for you? If you don't know that, I'm telling you, you're going to continue to just kind of drive around lost because you don't even have an end address to put in on your GPS system. You have to know what it is that you want and set that as a goal. Now, what does that look like to set it as a goal? It says, by next week, I will have my garage cleaned out. Let's just use something simple like that. Very simple goal. But in order for that garage to get cleaned out, you know what you have to do? You have to set it, write it, and be deliberate about it. So that's number 2. Know what you want, how you define your success, and you have to go after it. Set the goal. 5% of the people are running this world and the wealth. And you know what? They're the people who set goals. So you know just how important that is. Number 3, I want to tell you, some of you are carrying around some baggage. That's right. You have a suitcase, and now the suitcases have gotten fancier, so it doesn't even seem like that it weighs that much. Back in the day, they didn't have wheels on the suitcases. So you would have to, at the airport, you actually would have to carry a suitcase. Somebody got smart and invented wheels on the suitcases. So now guess what? You can drag it behind you. You can drag that and you don't really feel the weight. Your arm can get tired if you have a long way to go, but you don't really feel the weight. Guess what? Now we've gotten even more clever, because now they have the rotating suitcases where it just turns around, the wheels turn around, and you really can't feel those, so it can turn any direction that you turn. That's how sophisticated we've become with our baggage. Some of you are carrying a lot of baggage. You know what that baggage consists of? It consists of guilt. You're feeling guilty about something that you did or didn't do, and you're carrying around this guilt. Some of it may be it's insecurity. If I were to open your suitcase, I would see all of this stuff in here. Insecurity, you're feeling insecure about yourself, and you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe you can achieve. You don't believe that message, so you have no confidence. Some of you are carrying around unforgiveness. Somebody has done something to you, and you can't seem to let it go. All of this stuff is weighing you down. I'm telling you, in order to create an amazing life and to be emotionally healthy, you have to let go of the baggage. So I don't want you to be fancy and have it on the fancy wheels that rotate, and now we can't hardly tell that we have it. But you know it's there. When you get to that point of letting go, then I'm telling you, you will soar. You can soar. So I want you to type in, I'm letting go of the baggage. Letting go of the baggage. And put the hashtag in this time, creating amazing lives. I'm letting go of the baggage. We're talking about creating amazing lives. That's your hashtag. Hashtag creating amazing lives. Are you letting go of your baggage? I'm telling you guys, I had baggage I had to let go of. Yes, guilt, all of it. The things that I'm talking to you about, I've had to walk there. So I have to constantly make sure that I am practicing what I preach. Letting go of the baggage. So I'm letting go of the baggage, hashtag creating amazing lives. That's number 3. I'm giving you some really great tips. I hope you're taking this in. Number 4. Now, everybody get ready for this. Okay? Get ready for this one. Because this particular point I'm going to share with you, it drags so many people down. It actually makes people sick. What did I mean by sick? I'm talking about physically sick. You have physical symptoms from this particular point that I want to encourage you that you're going to have to do something about. It drains your mind, your body, and your spirit. You know what it is? Point number 4. It's those negative people that you have in your life. I call them toxic people. Toxic people. That's right. You have to let go of the toxic people. I constantly get emails and questions about these toxic people. These are the people that are poison. Yeah, I know it sounds funny to say that somebody can poison you to death. But I'm speaking in a way that how people can poison your mind, they poison your spirit, which affects your body. So now these toxic people, you say to me, well, Dr. G, how do I know if somebody's toxic? Well, let me tell you, first of all, if you have to ask the question about that person, then they probably are. But the toxic people, they show you in every way. And sometimes you can't even put your finger on it, but you know they just make you feel a certain way. And when you're in their presence, you just don't feel as good. When you walk away, it's like a bad taste in your mouth. But sometimes it's the people that's in your life very consistently. It may be a friend of yours. It may be a family member. It could be a parent. It could be a child. It could be a sibling. It could be extended family members. It could be your boss. It could be your employee. It could be your coworker. It could be your neighbor. It could be your spouse. It could be your boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be somebody that's really close, and you're wrestling with this right now. And you are saying, what do I do with this person? I know they are dragging me down. I know that every time I get on the phone with them, or every time I leave their presence, I feel a certain way. And I don't like the way that I feel. Well, you know what? I had to learn this lesson the hard way. Now, I know all of these things, and I know that your body physiologically reacts to people. And I always tell people the way that you know if somebody is toxic is when your cell phone rings and you see their name and you, did you hear me? I sighed, my eyes, rolling my eyes. All of these things happen subconsciously. You're not smiling anymore because you see just the name of that person. That tells you something. Or if you have to push the ignore button or decide, no, I'm not going to push the ignore button, but I really don't want to talk to them. Whatever that looks like, your body's trying to tell you something. And at one point in my life, I didn't pay attention. And there was this person. Now, I'm talking about friends. And you know, your frenemies that are out there. Sometimes we have people that mean us nothing good in our lives. And we know that. But we just don't know what to do with them. I'm talking about how this affects your emotional health and wellness and how it keeps you from having an amazing life. The relationships that we have are one of the top 2 reasons why people are actually sick. Because 75 to 90% of all your sickness and disease start with your emotions and your stress. And if you know how to manage that, then that's saying that you can become healthier, mind, body, and spirit. So some of the people that you're having in your life right now, they truly are causing you all this stress. I had a friend, and I knew every time I talked to this person, I felt like when I got off the phone, something wasn't right. It was this feeling that I just had deep inside of me. But this friend was connected to so many other friends, and they had become my family, so to speak. And I just knew it. My heart would beat fast sometimes. But you know we do? We'll tell ourselves, oh, I'm making up something, or I'm just paranoid, or that's my insecurity. So we'll talk ourselves out of what our body is trying to tell us something. Your body's trying to tell you, and we ignore it. And we say, oh, no, she doesn't mean harm. That's just how she is. And we allow people to treat us a certain way, and it makes you feel a certain way. Now, this could be anybody, like I said. It was friends of mine. It came to a head one day when all of these people got together and they had a party. It was a party. It was a gossip party, and I was the entree. They ate me alive, me and my family. I found out about it, and it was about, 15 people all involved. So I had this many people in my life that I had to cut out all at one time. They were toxic. They were bringing me down. You're talking about the stress that it caused. From that point, some good things that came out of it is that I started a nonprofit organization, and I really started to make sure and to talk to people. And especially us as women, we have this gift, our instincts, our intuition that tells us when somebody is not good for you. You have that instinct, and we don't pay attention to it. And it continues to cause us stress. And we can get headaches, stomach aches, everything else. So those negative, toxic people in your life, you have to let them go. How do you get rid of these negative people? Well, yeah, sometimes you can't get rid of them because they're family members, and you have to learn how to manage them. And I talk about that in one of the chapters in my book. If you're in the driver's seat, why are you lost? It's a roadmap to an amazing life. Now, I ask you, I'll say it again here, you can go to my website, creatingamazinglives.com, sign up, and you can download a free chapter. And those of you that are signing up, remember, I have a special gift for you. It's Successful Living, the Psychology of Successful Living for Women. So do that, because in the book, I do talk about how to get rid of and then manage toxic people. But that is a must if you want to have an amazing life. I'm telling you right now, do that. It's almost like looking, when I told you to look at your life and take one thing off your plate. Let me tell you, look at your phone, and you need to delete about 5 people on your phone. Maybe about 5 people. They're gone. And you will see the stress level. You will see your stress level decrease. So that's what we want. So I want you to type in no more toxic people. Type that in Facebook, tweet it out, whichever social media that you're using. No more toxic people. Hashtag creating amazing lives. No more toxic people. Hashtag creating amazing lives. That's what I'm doing, helping you create that amazing life. Now, I could stay all day on that one because so many people have so many questions about that. But what if? But how do I? But I'm telling you, this one is really, really important, because when you are able to do this, so imagine getting rid of toxic people and letting go of some baggage. Now, we're talking, some of you can lose 50 pounds just like that. 50 pounds just like that. And you know, I used to have a saying that when a toxic person is out of your life, so say that person weighed 160 pounds, you can say, I just lost 160 pounds. People will look at you and say, you look so great. I just lost 160 pounds. That means you cut somebody out of your life. Maybe they're 200 pounds. Whatever. Whoever it is, you need to get rid of that negative person. Whew, isn't this some great stuff? I hope you're getting this and writing this down. No more toxic people. Hashtag creating amazing lives. Number 5. I want you to understand, this is tip number 5. I want you to understand how not to stress over things that you can't control. The doctor is ordering you. This is the doctor's orders. Do not stress over things that you cannot control. But you say, I'm really not. Yes. Let me tell you how we're stressing over things we can't control. We stress over inflation, the gas prices, what's happening in politics. We can control that to a point because we can vote. But that comes up every 2 or 4 years. But we talk about it every day in our lives. We stress over people. We stress over other things. It comes in the form of worry or guilt because it's something in the past that we can't control. And then the worry is something in the future that you're worrying about that hasn't happened. You're stressing over these things. It's keeping you from flying. It's keeping you from getting to the next level and having this truly, truly amazing life. Now, is this something that I have to continue to wrestle with? Absolutely. Because it's so easy to start looking at something in the future and you're hoping that it happens or hoping that it doesn't happen. And this really happens as a parent. We will stress over our kids. We stress over what they do, what they don't do. Are they going to pass? Are they going to fail? Are they going to get on the team? Is this going to happen to them? Is that not going to? What did they do? What can I do? It just continues to go. So I want to help you and give you the permission to stop stressing over things you can't control. Now, with these last 3 tips, I'm going to tell you guys, if you let go of the baggage, you get rid of those people, hit the delete key in your cell phone, hit the delete key, delete, and you stop stressing over things that you can't control. Do you know how wonderful you would feel? It's like you feel like you're walking on sunshine. And I love that song, I'm walking on sunshine, and doesn't it feel good? So understand how to stop stressing over things that you can't control. That was number 5. Okay? This is some good stuff, isn't it? I hope you're just as excited as I am, because I am so passionate about helping you get the kind of life that you want and deserve. Number 6. I want you to understand the power of your thoughts. Understand the power of your thoughts. Now, we have heard this all of our lives about the way we think. And you are what you think. Your thoughts and your attitude determine your altitude. There's so many sayings out there that really help you understand, but people still don't understand. Trust me. In the field of psychology, what we do is study human behavior, and what that looks like is studying this mind here. Everything starts with your mind. That's why emotional wellness is all about mind, body, spirit. So your mind and what you think is how you act. It dictates your actions for you. So if I can help you understand and get the power of your mind and know how to use that and know how to control your mind, which is really about controlling your thoughts. Now, you have about 60,000 thoughts, 60,000 thoughts that come through your mind on a day-to-day basis. 60,000. Most of which are unconscious thoughts. We're not even conscious about what we're thinking. 60,000 thoughts. Research says that, guess what, about 80% of those thoughts are negative. 80% of your thoughts are negative. So that only leaves 20,000 thoughts. If you're having 60,000 thoughts, it's about 20,000 thoughts that are really only positive, but 80% is negative. What does that mean? What does that look like? Imagine if you could switch that and 80% of your thoughts were positive. Imagine what you can achieve. Wow, because I'm going to tell you, we think other people are against us, but you know who our worst enemy is? It's really ourselves. Because we're constantly thinking, and in our subconscious, whatever is in your subconscious thoughts or your values and all of that that's hidden under there is how you think about yourself. If you make a mistake, do you say, oh, that was stupid, you know better than that, why are you doing that? You know, the things that we say to ourselves, oh, you should have known, oh, it figures because you're clumsy anyway. You'll say these things to yourself. So we become our own worst enemy and keep us from excelling. We may think it's the other people around us, but you have the power to assign value to what other people say and the thoughts that you have. So Learning how to understand how to use this powerful mind is the most amazing thing ever. I want you to get this. I want you to understand how powerful your mind is and how powerful your thoughts are. I'm going to tell you a saying. Where you are right now is exactly where you thought you would be. Huh? I'm going to say that to you again. Where you are right now is exactly where you thought you would be. But no, Dr. G, I never thought I would be in this position. I don't have any money. I lost my job. I'm out of this relationship. Whatever is going on in your life right now, you may be thinking, no, I couldn't have thought my way here. But I'm going to tell you, because your thoughts are so powerful, that sometimes it's the things that we fear that we go toward because we're so scared we're going to get there. So guess what you're doing? You're thinking about that. So I want you to understand the power of your thoughts and to be able to shift your thoughts. So this is something that I practice. Whenever I am thinking something negative, you have to be in the conscious, because remember I told you most of your thoughts are unconscious. So you have to be in the conscious and thinking, why am I thinking that? So it's called metacognition when you're thinking about thinking. But you have to understand and know, okay, I just thought something negative. I'm going to wipe that away and I'm going to replace it with something positive. So if you're saying, oh, that was stupid, you're so stupid, you made a mistake, why did you do? Stop. Stop. And you're going to say, you know what? We all make mistakes. It's through my mistakes that I learn. And you keep it moving. You have to talk to yourself. So I talk about that in my book. I talk about the affirmations and what you need to do to affirm yourself. So I'm going to give you an affirmation that I want everybody saying this. I'm telling you, if you say this several times a day, it's going to change your life. I know you say, no, just me saying something could change my life. Absolutely. I want you to try this. I'm going to challenge you. It's a saying that I want you to say several times a day. Now, you may need to write this down, but I really want you to type it in and tweet it out. I want you to tweet it out. I want you on Facebook, whatever social media that you're on. It says like this: every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I want you to say that many, many times a day. Watch what happens. I challenge you. Watch what happens. You know what you're going to start? You're going to start expecting. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. So type that up. Type that out. Hashtag creating amazing lives. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Creating amazing lives. We are doing it. I am so excited. I have one last point, and then I have something else for you, because I am determined and dedicated on a mission to help you have emotional wellness and have that amazing life. The last one. Many of you are not spending time. Number 7. I want you to start spending at least 30 minutes a day on yourself. 30 minutes a day. Yes, you just said, okay, we talked about how you don't have time in the beginning and oh, my schedule is so overwhelmed and all of these things. No, I want you to schedule in 30 minutes at least every day that's just for you. What does that look like? That looks like you unwinding, rejuvenating, getting deprogramming, getting some downtime, because our lives are so filled with things that you have to take time to unwind and decompress. It's going to make such a difference in your life. Okay, guys, I've given you 7 points. 7. These 7 steps can take you to a whole different stratosphere in your life. It's going to take you deciding, dedication, and work, and deciding that I do want to have an amazing life. Deciding that yes, I want to be emotionally healthy in mind, body, and spirit. And then you can talk about achieving everything else. You're going to hear some dynamic presentations, and you're going to hear a lot about how to increase your wealth and the do's and the don'ts of so many things about you. But I'm telling you what's at the core and what you're going to have to get control of in order to get to any of those business steps. So understanding this is where it all begins. So I've given you some wonderful, wonderful strategies. Please take them and implement them. Your life is going to change. Talking about changing lives, I have another gift for you. I'm so excited. I have created what is called a GPS, the Gladney Prosperity System, creating healthy minds, creating healthy body, creating healthy finances, and creating healthy relationships. It's a tangible product that you pick up, you use, you go through. It has so much inside of this kit. It has communication cards, anything that you need that's going to create those amazing relationships, that's going to help you to enhance your relationship score, that helps you get through the rough, tough times in your relationships and your finances. It's all about your mindset. What does that look like? Your mindset. So I help you walk through that and help you get on a plan and get on a budget, and all of these things are included in this wonderful, wonderful kit. And then as well as your body. We got to get our bodies healthy. We want to live as long as we possibly can. So it's all about creating success through your relationships, through your health, and through your finances. And it's called the GPS program. I am so excited because we're launching it all over the country. And this program, it sells for $197. But for all of the 4Diva participants, I am so excited. We're giving you a $50 gift certificate on that. So you're going to have to put in the coupon code 4Divas. That's what you put in, 4Divas, because it's 4Divas. It's for you, $50. So I'm giving away about $85 worth of stuff to you today, because in addition to all this information, I want to help you get where you need to go. To get this GPS system, you need to go, again, to creatingamazinglives.com, and you click on GPS, and it'll come up, and you have to put in the coupon code because it's only for this conference, and it's only for a limited time. You have to put in the coupon code 4Divas. That's the coupon code to get extra $50 off, because this tangible product also will help to change your life. And definitely order the book. If you're in the driver's seat, why are you lost? You can go in Barnes and Nobles, any of the bookstores, order it on Amazon, or order it right there from creatingamazinglives.com. Because I'm telling you guys, you should see and know that I am dedicated. I'm so passionate about, I wish I could reach all the world at the same time, helping people to live the kind of lives that they so want and so deserve. Because I deal with so many people that are on the other side, that are so sad. The depression, the hopelessness is so much that I deal with, trying to help people and heal people. So I want to give you tools to actually get this done for yourself. And it's so exciting. And then I definitely want to hear from you. I want to hear from you and hear all of your success stories. So as you sign up on my website, that puts you on our list, and you'll get a lot of things. We do so much stuff. We give out so much stuff, information, tips, strategies. We have so much going on that this is just the beginning. So please do go and sign up, and you will be put on our list so you can get a lot of the things that we have in our VIP list of people, and definitely here for this conference. So definitely go and sign up and download the free chapter of the book, and then you will definitely get the Psychology of Successful Living for Women. I have that as well for you, and then I have the GPS where you put in to get extra $50 off, and that's just for this conference. I'm excited, ladies. I hope that you have gotten so much out of this. And I am looking so forward to hearing from you and hearing how you are living that amazing life. So until we see you again at the next conference, let me hear from you. Get on that list and let's go out and create the kind of life that you want and deserve. This is Dr. Gladney, Dr. G. Follow me on Twitter at Dr. Gladney. Like me on Facebook. You've been hashtagging Creating Amazing Lives. I love it, and I will see you next time.